Hey everyone, how are you? It's been some time. I'm telling you, COVID come take away so much of the time, kept us on our toes. Oh my gosh. Work was very stressful because the kind of job that I do, and family, and between working from home, going into work, shifts changes, and so on. I've not been so available, but I've not forgotten you guys and your support. Thank you very much, and I hope you're all doing well. I hope all your families are okay. I hope you guys have been staying safe. Remember, in Jamaica, we have all the natural herbs. Them, the herbs is in the plants. Drink them up, use them, Google them, find out from the grandparents what and what is there to drink and so on and thing. Stick to the natural stuff. You can't go wrong there, so and so on. Anyway, I want to take some time out to take time to get my uploads back on track. And so, cause I've been missing you guys, yeah. And so on. Some of you, I'm able to like talk to you differently and so on. Some of you are distant friends, and so on. I'm just happy to be back in tune. Anyway, you know what's got me going is that I keep hearing in the news about this firearm licensing authority um, in Jamaica, and it's just like crazy funny. I mean, I keep cracking up every day to think that you want to tell me that what the rumors are the findings that they say they found out about with the wrong people getting firearms and so on. Is it like it's new? That's nothing new. That's not nothing new. From ever since it has been like that. If the real people them who need the firearms to protect their family and the property or the business, they're not getting it. It's always the waste people, them the criminals who have links and all of them something. There's them getting it. It has never been like really. Yeah, I have the one and two people that do get through and so on. But majority of those who are getting it is not real people who is not really the people that should get it. Anyway, I can give you a joke. It's not even joke, it's just like you have to take serious things and make laugh because check this now. I remember a few years ago, someone very close to me was trying to get a firearm license. The funny thing about it, you can't even walk into the police station and ask for a firearms license in form. It don't even work like that. You can't just walk in and ask for a form. They don't generally have any, and so on. So anybody can check and tell me if I'm wrong on that. It's not I think I can just walk in there and get so easily. And so on at the police stations, because that's where they would be. Anyway, I remember some time ago, someone close to me was trying to get a firearm license. And I tell you something, he spent over $1 million to get that license. Let me tell you, I have friends also that spend less than $1 million, but I'm going to talk about the one that spent over $1 million. Alright, first thing that he was trying to get the farm. He has businesses and he have buses on the road. And he was trying to get license, but he wanted to get first. You have to get the farm. Anyway, in more than once he has gone, a few times he has gone to the police station to try to get the forms, and they said no, not there. Check back, whatever. No getting so. Being as him on the road and him no police, him know one of few police. Him links me and said, Jano, um, you can't know. He was on his way going to country the first time like the link come up and police stop him out of 6 mile. When them stop him now, it's real a police that him know from when him used to work somewhere before, and that guy used to work there, now him turned police. So I'm turned to him and say, "What go on, dog? Everything good?" And so he say, "Yeah, man, I think so." You know, when them stop you on the road and they went to search a vehicle, them say, "You have any firearm and yeah, and whatever?" And him said, "No." He might try to get one and can't get one and can't even get the farm and so on. So the gentleman, the police turned to him and said, "I mean you can't get the farm? Take my number, man, and come link me, man." And so on, and you will get the, I can get the farm for you. and so on, because you know like I have business and so on, you have to protect yourself from them boy, you know, because you don't know really. Anyway, and so on. He said okay, now he has a link. So him shout him and say when he can get the, when he can check him for see if he can get the farm. So him say him will call him back on it. So like about a month pass and he get a call from him and say, oh go on and so on. You know say me have the farm for you, come if you come link me, you know. And so oh sorry and so on and thing and bring something, you understand? And things. So you know when him say bring something, you know what it mean? So anyhow, when him go and him go get the farms and so on, I think at that time he give him $5,000. I think I'm saying I have to give him bread, you know, I have to go up and I say commissioner office or something when I say get the farm car come and say I want to give him friend kinda like a fear, you know what I mean? And think plus him have to get something, so I give him. So I'm saying when him done at the farm, him for shout him back. So anyway, and get the farm fill out and all of them things there. And shout him back. When him shout him back, him I tell him say why him for carrying the farm, um him have to give him a thing because him have to carry it in put in the application for him because it's the application anyway. I have to put in the application for him. So right then and again, he give me another $5,000. Anyway, when he put in the application for him and so on, him say, how long this will take and so on. Him say, boy, you know, say, you have to mush out your man and so on. So like, him dead there and like, few months pass and him a link him back and I say, well, go on man, look how long I send in the application and so on. Him say, boy, you know, you see the man extra that depend. It's stacked so with application form from him. So to make him reach year one, to even look on year one, you have to run some money. So I'm saying like how much money so and thing. The man say take out the farm, you want $50,000. Yeah? And thing. So being as him so anxious and so on, wanting it and he might hear how much people pay for them one and if you don't spend money you can't get them something. So he kinda prepared himself. Thank God it's not every week he must come up with something. It's like, you know. Anyway, give him the $50,000 and so on and thing. And him say, yeah man, you know say after a while, I think few weeks or after a month I say, man call him and say, you know say the man have take out your application, you know, and put it on top, you know, you for go in and go see him, you know. But you see them man they not take the money from you, you know, and thing. So for you get the interview so fast and so much man did it before you and so on. Them nah go think the same say, what to the 50,000 make you the application. But him say no, at the secretary, I have to make the secretary take it out and put the application file up at the top and try get the man to look at it. So now the man are going to look at it, he have to interview you and so on. So you have to pay money now for the interview. So really the 50,000 was to take out the application that he had sent in the card down at the bottom because him say all the people there before. So really that was to the secretary for put the form on top. Alright. So how much this a money? So this a money, you know, like a big soup, you know, you don't know, in a khaki suit and thing. We're going to get the interview, you know, say, you have to run some money. So I say, how much money this a? $150,000 and so on. So him say, when he want the interview and Ray him have the money anyway. You know, say, man want thing going, the man try move as fast as possible, put the money together, go in for the interview and thing. And Ray so the man then tell him say they must get a vault, put at him house, have the vault receipt, him have to go range and go do couple what you call it. What they call it training, like every Sunday. And go you have to have your receipt for sure, say, you know, cause you have to pay for go range and them something there, so and you have to use man gun and pay for it. I think you have to pay for the shot too where you go use a range and so on and thing. And basically him go with the police, so you don't know say. So come out of the interview and come back with this information and say, okay, man, for go arrange, got a couple practice up and down belt and so on and thing. Buy the vault, get in the vault and so on and thing. So doing that for a few months, go arrange and so on and thing, get in the vault and thing. Only if you find out now, say, there is a man that's supposed to come check the vault, make sure it's safe at home if you have children and so on. So that means that it's in the right area, nobody not can access it easily and so on, you understand? So when the time come on, him say, boy, when the man come check the thing, him say, yeah, what? The man they have enough place to go and so on, you know. You have the receipt, say, buy the vault down, and him say, yeah. Him say, yeah, man, I trust your man for it and so on and thing. What you gonna do? We can get the man to sign off, say, him come, they come check the vault, so the vault is there and everything good, but you have to spend another money, like, how much you do that? Man tell me, like, $100,000 and so on. We spend it. We say, don't think about it. I'm just like popping up, man, seriously. And anyway, forget it for him sign and say yes, him come, they come check and you have the vault. Then tell the man no come check, no, you know, we could have never have no vault at all, you know, but him the policeman arrange it, said sign and stamp and so on, say yes, him have the vault. And of course he was going to the range getting the training and thing and so on. So everything now, file compile and everything now. He said, I put in the file and I put in the full file and whatever. So he must send to him now, say. So everything, him get everything put together and so on and things. So what now? So the file for going, I think, and the file supposed to go in for go one another car. I think he said two, somebody have to sign it. Or sorry, it have to end up file for go commissioner's office or something along that line. But them man, there are some bigger man and so on and thing. And a two man have to sign it, and man one every them need their money separate. I said, huh? And so on. So how much they saw? 300,000. 150 each. So understand. Anyway, after him game the 300,000 for going there, so him say everything done. Him say all you just need now, you just need to wait for the call for do a final interview. Because if I'm not mistaken, it was so long ago. It was not mistaken. I think the final interview would have be upper commissioner's office and so on. I tell him I wait like a few months and call the police guy and say, oh, I'm going to call me and so on. I think that depend on the case with this. Him say, I'm going to check what I go on and link him up back. About a week or two later and call him back and say, no, see what I go on. You see the inspector will give the interview, the first interview, and so on, them transfer him, like I said, then transfer him gone mobile. Remember when transfer gone? But then transfer him gone mobile. And there's a new man have the file. And the man they not even look upon him if he not have some money. So he said, how much money you have to give the man there? It's another $150,000 again. Me say, so him put together the money, send go in and thing, and him pay. So him say all you have to do, him say give the money. He say no worry yourself, man. He soon call him and so on. Then like months pass, few months pass and so on. He might try to link the police guy and think can't get through to him. I try link. We are try to call up because the application in you can't get no word, nobody nothing and so on. But I think he have something to show same application in and so on. And them so once your application in really the basic officers them were there at the station just going to say to you, if your application is in, you just have to wait until when you get the call to come in and so on. When really the policeman who have the link would have tell him what is what, but them only can say the basic in terms of saying say once the application in, you have to wait on your call. And them there wait. So anyway, I have a brethren where sometime them link up and have a drink, play a domino or whatever and so on. Them a businessman as well. So a man them I tell him the whole routine, say boy he can't get the firearm and so on, and you know, and thing and rare and what go on in the society and thing. And the guy turned to him and say, oh, like he would say, you know, say my brother work a commissioner office, a simple thing that and so on, and rare and think I see I saw me get again, I say some like he would say I saw me get me make Willie get fee him one, that's the argument say, not a real name. Get fee him own, and so on and thing. And say take money, he say, yeah, he must spend him money, and so on. Him say, come on, me can link you up with the right person, and so on and thing. So, him and him take a drive, and they meet up, and then drive, and then go up at I don't remember if I have a commissioner officer up at the police station, and got the inspector part. So we find most of the man and wear khaki suits, so then come back out him say, alright, the man they say I go thing there, whatever, and so on, and thing, I put it in thing, but he done everything and money, I give him 300,000. So anyway, him say when him say, alright, give him until next week. So next week he call him and so on, and give him the 300,000, and him basically told them drive go up then go in. He come and go to them paper and tell him like something like a little short paper, come like a little form to for confirm saying file there and thing, and he come back out, come show me in the vehicle and say, alright, just say man him soon give a call and thing. And then him waiting and him waiting and him waiting. Every time, 2 times after that, him see the guy and say, yeah man, remember say, oh them something, I got enough people, but you're going to get through quicker, because you don't know you spending money. Just give them like a time and so on. Till afterwards, when him call the number, try to link up this second person, and think, he can't get through to the person, none at all. And think, can't get through to finally, through them used to always link up and link up, and him say the man gone a foreign. And so on. So that 300,000 there so went, and so on. So out of the blue now and thing, the other policeman him finally link up back with him. Cause Chima try another source because him say boy it still a take long. So him link up back the original policeman will help him put through everything and so on and thing. And him say what go on and thing. Him say boy you go arrange and so on. So I say, yeah man, I say come we continue go arrange. So every time you see man him fall and go arrange, and thing, Remember say you have to spend money. And I think you have to spend money for the bullets them where you use up at the range and thing. And you have to what do I call it? For him use the man gun or whatever. I don't remember what, but him have to spend money because him a go arrange and so on and thing every weekend and so on until then the man go up there and say, yeah man, let's check the man and so on and thing. But the last man for sign now. Another man for sign again, and so on and thing. And them are going to call you in and so on. So him say, so what got him done do everything already? How much this going to cost? And the man said $200,000. And say him find the $200,000 and pay. When him pay, by the end of the week, he said, come the man say to check him. So he go in and him did get one final interview up there and whatever and so on. And then him get one book about Smith and Western gun for read up on the you have to learn to know the different parts. So come that look on the book too. You have to know where the tongue and the hammer, where the clip going and the spring and all of them. So you get one book where I read up on now, I have to sort out to buy one gun. And so on and thing. Cause you have to go buy the gun legal and you have to pay for the bullets them or whatever and so on and thing. And the long and short that is another expense again. You have to go buy your gun now and buy a bullet off. Everything finally approved and so on. And I think based on a lot the in and outs that went on, I think that eventually, even including the man where they run off with insurance, those actually never really help him at all. So on, it end up spend you have to say about $1.5 million. Call it little less than that, but it's more than $1 million I'm spend. And all the while I always look at it and I said, this a country, no matter how you try to do things the right way, them always set up the system in such a way that you have to go through some loophole to make it easier. They don't want you to do things the right way. Then I want them down, for example, something like that. The farm should be at the station, and them tell you where you can get the farm. You go in and pick up your farm, you fill it out, you get your JP sign, if you have to send your picture and so on, and you send it in. There should be a set period of time where somebody check and say whether you're going to approve or you're not going to approve or not, or what you need to qualify and so on. That's them something there. The first thing, I make sure so you can't get the farm. So you have to go link one of them friend them or people them to get the farm. When you do get the farm, then make sure say if you even send in the application, even put in the application after you send it in, you can't get the info on Wagwan with the application without you have to pay somebody to find out where your application reach, Wagwan with it, or I just dying at the show. You understand? So I can imagine a lot of people even want to check on them application and so on and thing. And how it work out is that them have to end up pay one policeman to check and find out how the application go. Yeah? It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be straightforward, straight assessment. You understand? Even if you say, for example, let's say you take out your passport or whatever. If you take out your passport and tell you 3 weeks, you know say all 5 weeks. Still, but at least you have a time period where you know you're going to hear something, yes or no. And also Jamaica. So everything they make it difficult, make you feel like say you have to find another way. And you still get the result. So that means if they want people to pay for get these things done, just tell people straightforward, say, let's pay, but them leave a loophole for the people, them not the organization for make money. And no, say you want to spend your money, you're going to get it. So why the government not be the one to collect the money and just make it happen and done? As long as you have the right stuff what they want for you to qualify. Why not? It's a joke. We have another friend again. But film link is that now. All our film friend them are police and soldier and so on and thing. So him have whole heap of friend in our department and where the kind of work where him do, him and them a friend. And so him have to spend money. But he never spend more than about 500,000 in all. And he never go through so much loop. He never go through so much loophole because him have more direct link. You understand? When brethren and brother and whatever and so on and thing. So but most likely if you were to check if 100 people in Jamaica get licensed firearm, if you were to check if they just went in like these nice decent people and just fill in the form and they got it also daintily and so that not happen, you have to spend money. They make it so difficult that you have to spend money. You ever hear even some business people when them say them put in application for get firearm and don't get it and whatever. You know why them not get it? Because them no one spend no money. Even when me hear about the incident, I don't remember it was down the parish. I don't remember which parish it was where I think where someone died. I think was the mother and the father, some Chinese people, and the son said him keep applying for the license. You know why he not get it? Because him not decide to spend the money because him think it should be something that once you qualify and they come and assess your situation, him should have gotten it, him shouldn't have to pay no money. And you know Chinese people say they don't like leg off for money either, which him right. You understand? But the thing about it is that welcome to the rock. Yes sir? Anything you want, nothing is straightforward. For you to have a smooth sail through, you have to spend money, and that is so sad and it is so hurtful, you know. And it's just like things like these is what just like boy, me just sit down and me just think and me just I was so from my ear coming in and people like in awe when they see that they say it's alleged that Jacure got his license firearm and him have links and whatever when him shouldn't have got. Oh, come off it, please. The man have money and him a go pay him money for get it because him have links. It's not an abstract situation. It has been happening every day, all the time, every week, month, year in Jamaica. If you want nothing done, you have to spend your money, and it is so sad. So when people coming out like, oh my gosh, this really happens? Oh no! Come off that. It is the lifestyle of Jamaica. And I think the authorities should spend more time getting these money into the coffers to help the hospitals and so on and thing more than leaving these loopholes open where these people can make money. You know, I say a lot of people not benefit from it and whatever and so on, but when they're coming out in like, oh, I can't believe that this is happening. Please. Not down to the Prime Minister of Jamaica supposed to know and hear rumors and know so them sitting there happen. It's been happening. from ever since, from me a little pitney, not necessarily pertaining to firearm license, but from me a little pitney, various stuff you do in Jamaica. If you not know somebody, if you not have one link or so on, nothing goes smooth. Nothing goes smooth. I remember one time, based on my job, there was somebody working with me that wanted to get our child into a school, and they were saying like she couldn't get the child in the school and whatever and so on and thing. And I'm a representative for where I work, and I went there and I just offered, like them said them wanted, the auditorium wanted two door and they wanted some stuffed fixture there and there. And all I did is went there and say, you know, so we could sponsor that and do that and put that there, so whatever. And the child was registered in the school, what she couldn't get the child into. And the child was registered into the school and got through. And that is my personal experience with that. So I know that a lot of things that they make so difficult could have made so easy and made Jamaican people lives even much more easier. But guess what happened? We don't spend time to try to make each other's life easier. We try to make each other's life hard. If I go up a tax office, yes, I'm gonna have some of them government places there. These people them drag themselves going through like say them a do you a favor for getting nothing done and make it so difficult. Well, if you know a little man would say just give me money and say that and so on, and you can go your yard and you cock up your foot or go your yard, go cook your food or go back to work, eat your lunch and come and so you get sorted out because get some money passed through. It's sad. It's very sad. It's very sad. Anyway, I'm at work, but I just had was to drop this. You know what? Anybody have any experience? You don't have to be specific, and so I know have an idea about what I'm talking. You can drop a comment, make a chat, have a laugh, because them say Jamaica to rotted. It's crazy but fun place. Anyway, thanks for listening. Remember to like, subscribe, press the notification bell so anytime I upload you'll be able to see them, and please continue supporting me. I'm trying to be on top of things more now, but as I said, the times for me was very hectic and so on. Love you all. Bye for now.